All right. Here's my car. My Cross Canada Sport, Custom Sport. So I got to work on that. I want to yank the motor. Today's job, my dad is throwing batteries in another truck. He's going to fire up his old D2 or whatever it is. He'll tell us again, I forget. And he's going to walk up and down the driveway and clean up some of the ice out there. Try to break it up with this small cat. And then my dad and I, we're going to figure out where he's putting his new house. And we're going to mark out with some rebar and start moving some cars. Now this is the old motor out of rock sled, which we may rebuild for my Pontiac, or maybe for Bailey's Camaro that's sitting in the booth. Currently building a 80 Camaro Berlinetta with my daughter. This might be a good motor, but we'll see. So for now, outside. It's gonna be a busy day. Hope I can keep up to my dad. Whoa, it's nice. It's a balmy 2 above. A little windy, not bad. Whew. Hey, nice fresh snow on glare ice. Yikes. But it is nice out here. And that's the cat he's going to fire up. I plugged it in yesterday. And I forget all those chimers. Oh man. Anyhow, this is a pretty cool machine. And he's just changing the battery and is adding a battery to his old diesel he rebuilt. So I'll go see what he's up to. Supposed to be dropping down to 30 below at night here in a couple days. So we're trying to get this outdoor work done now. And I think those vehicles out there are what we have to move. I'm not sure. Good day. What you doing?
I'm just quick charging a battery.
Oh, the arc welder.
Yeah, and it's running about 19 volts. I'm just going to put it over.
This is one don't try at home, kids. All right. Okay. So you're hitting that battery with the arc welder.
I'm quick charging it.
Okay, okay. Oh man, scary. You put a gantry up in here with some old galvanized beams from an old bridge. And there's his rolling gantry. He built a press. But he built a press with a different design where it's open through here. So we can stick a rear end in there on long devices. Got a hand crank on the end. This hydraulic power pack. It's an old sickle master. They were used for changing the triangular blades on mowers for cutting hay and grain. See them on combines too, swathers. So he puts a lot of power with this press. He's put his 4-post hoist on a set of pipe framework. So he can drag this outside when he's not using it. That's why he has pails on each corner post to keep the water off of the cables and the pulleys when it's sitting outside. Everything in here is here for a reason. And a lot of it's pretty ingenious design. He uses the microwave over there to heat up bearings or gears when necessary. He puts the metal parts in the microwave and it works. Heats them up, no sparking, as long as it's round. I had to try it myself, didn't believe him. He's always right. Alright.
What are we gonna do next?
Well, I'm not sure. I was going to ask you, are you going to start your cat?
That likely is a good idea. I have a battery back there and I'll use it to jump with it.
We just put a new battery in this truck. Well, an old battery. That thing's 12 volt, eh?
Eh?
That cat's 12 volt.
Yeah.
What is a cat? It's a Alice Chalmers?
Yes. An Alice Chalmers HD5
HD5.
with a 271 engine.
271 motor. Whoop. This is a heavy battery. I've operated a lot of cats, but not one like this. Now, where's the battery go? Probably the far side. Check. Oh, other side, of course. There's Princess.
Got that rose hanging around with the shows in there.
Which hose?
Garden hose.
Oh. Okay, so it sets in here. And which way?
Well,
Positive.
what are they looking at? Either one reaches either end.
No. This one here doesn't, and I'm guessing that's the ground. Because this one has a red wire, so it must be the positive.
I would say so, yes. And the other one's ground.
Oh, oh, oh. That's a big battery. Oh, geez. No. That's not going to work.
Hey?
That negative isn't going to work.
Too far away?
Yeah. And if I turn it around, right now it's looking like, well, let me see. Yes. Yeah. I'll turn it around and see what happens. Okay, now, yes, I can get the positive.
Oh, okay. Now you need a 1/2-inch wrench.
Yeah, I'll go grab one.
Well, I can get one.
Well, you went to grab one. Okay. This is freaking cool. I thought he rebuilt the motor on this. I'm not sure what exactly he did to it. I think he had the motor out of it. This is really worthy of a paint job, this one. And I need another lesson on it. It's been a while. This is cool stuff. Whoop. Okay. Foot clutches, steering brakes, throttle, 2-cylinder, 271. Detroit diesel. So I imagine it's really nice and quiet. Our driveway's got 1/2 inch or 1 inch of fresh snow on glare ice because it's been pretty warm and melting. just explaining about the warm temperature you've had here lately.
Oh,
and
you're
the
talking to the...
driveway being so messy.
talking to the...
Oh, that's 1 to 9/16, Dad.
No.
The one is. I'll go, Dad. You can check the oil and all that stuff.
Well, I just checked the oil.
Okay. Hit it with some cat's ass.
Oh, yeah.
Can't move it either way. Oh. Ah, jeez.
If it's pushed down and twisted, is it tight enough to work, do you think? Doesn't really feel like it does.
No.
Bring the end of it up here. Or will it come up? Oh, there it is. Jeez, that's a damn poor battery cable, isn't it?
Oh. It doesn't seem to want to move, does it?
No, it sure as hell doesn't. Oh.
Whoop, slipped off the bottom one. Yummy day.
Well, Jesus.
Jeez, I might have to hacksaw that bolt off.
Yeah.
Whoop. Some bitch.
Turned.
Yeah. Might as well twist it right off.
I guess.
I wish I had a cordless zip. What year is this machine?
53.
53. Oh, yeah.
I think it might have come. Yeah.
Almost. Yep, you got her. Okay, what is it, 5/16? I'll go grab one.
And there might be a battery bolt in that green container where my charger is there.
Okay. Okay, I'll let Dad do the hard part. Now I'll put in a new bolt. And you can chop up the ice in the driveway so it's not so damn slippery for walking around or driving. And then we're gonna go look where he's gonna put up a new house. And after he gets a new house, I'm talking about putting him up a new shop. He's only 90, so he wants to do this stuff before he gets old, so he can retire and play around in his own shop. Sounds reasonable to me. Okay. Hoping this has started. I don't even know when the last time it was ran. I remember we had sort of a, you could probably call it a hurricane somewhere else. High winds here one day, tore the 1,000 square feet of roof out of the shop. So Dad put this out behind and tied a cable to it. And he carried a cable across the roof of what was left of my roof. And he tied it to a tractor out front. And we didn't lose any more roof that night. Yeah, that was a pretty crazy night. Me and Bailey were in the forklift in case the building came down. At least it had rollover protection. Okay, I'm gonna go positive.
This thing's been sitting here a long time too.
On this one here, Dad?
Yeah.
Or do you have a special place you hook up?
No, just on the battery.
And those get anxious hooking up. Wait a minute.
This is positive.
Okay. Now I hook it up to the cat.
Yep. Then we have to start starter over. It's been sitting here. I had it running.
When did you have it running?
I was just trying to think. I brought it from over there somewhere. There was a crew over there putting that junk there.
Oh. Oh yeah.
So, about 4 or 5 years ago, I guess.
So 4 or 5 years ago. Wow. Cool. Throttle. Ooh, that's a little stiff. What's that? Kill switch?
This is the throttle, that's the shut off.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Gotcha. Oh, you want some ether? Oh, okay. Little happy juice. It's been 4 or 5 years.
What the hell? First thing it did was kick in.
Yeah? Want me to take a screwdriver and short it off across the starter?
Starter's going. It's just not.
It's just not kicking out the starter drive.
With the flywheel.
Well, I'm guessing the old starter drive isn't kicking out on the shaft.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Listen to that baby. That's awesome, Dad. Just you can unplug it. Okay, just a minute. I'm gonna move some hoses here. Oh, they're in the ice. That's so cool.
I'm going to swing it a little and back over that hose, I think.
Well, I think if you back straight up, I've got it laying in the middle.
Yeah, maybe that's right.
Love it. Listen to that. 1953. HD5, I believe he said. You do a lot of work. You know, undercarriage. What are you going to call an undercarriage? Got to be 50%. In the sprocket. If you can just miss these hoses. Oh, nice winch. Wow, I wonder if the blade will lift up. It might be frozen in the ice. Hydraulic. Adding no D7 to this cable lift. This is better. Well, that's pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, I was quite happy with that.
And what did you ever have to do to this, to the motor?
Oh, when I got that cat, all I really had to do was I had to put the hydraulic pump back on.
Oh, okay.
And I don't think I've had the pump back.
Oh, okay. I thought you had it out. All right. Well, I hope the blade's not frozen down. Oh, yeah. The only madness I have with fixing old cars or equipment is this guy's fault. It's going to take a while to warm up the hydraulics, probably. We're going to hit 30 below. I don't know what that is Fahrenheit, but at night, pretty quick. That's why we're doing this today. Oh, yeah. Nice. Well, it might be low on fluid, but generally it's pretty cold. No, you figured that's the same thing. I hope he lets me play on it later. But he's having a lot of fun right now. Growing up, there was a lot of time working on old equipment, tractors usually. And there's a lot of work left in this car. It can do a lot of work. We're just trying to warm it up to see if the hydraulics start to work. Wow, this is heavy duty ice. I thought his tracks would chew it up some more. We might just be building a skating rink, come to think of it. This is the Model L case. My grandfather homesteaded and broke a bunch of land. My dad worked one of these as well. Good for breaking land. We had a pair of them. And this one's resting comfortably. He's been collecting parts. I'm not sure what will happen with this. It's pretty cool though. It's gotta be a workout. What did you think of that? That's pretty cool.
Turn off your sound to have something to say.
All right, Dad's bringing my engine hoist over. Then I gotta move cars around. Get that baby off the hoist. So my dad totally rewired my winch after I messed up the switch wires on it. It was quite an ordeal because this isn't the right switch for it. But he got it all wired up for me. I had to weld this emergency stop, so if something pushes against that, it automatically shuts off the controls. So now I've got to bolt it back up on the front of my winch. The front of my hoist. And because I got to pull my car off, and I haven't come up with a name yet for the car. So any suggestions will be seriously looked at. So right now, it's a little dark back here, but this is where I'm going to mount my winch. And I carefully put all the bolts somewhere. Now my friend Brandon came over and he unhooked my car, wiring, lines, everything, so the motor's ready to lift out. The hoist was in my lean-to and I had to use my backhoe to get it out. So I'm hoping that he had the chance to come over and at least share in the glory of pulling it out after all the hard work he did. So right now I've got to go find my bolts. They should be right here somewhere. And then I can bolt the hoist, the winch back on. Well, okay, let's find them. Okay, I'll just shut that off for a minute while I go find the bolts. I think I've got everything I need. At least one of the bolts. Which way does it go? Oh, damn. I welded this on before I put the hook through it. I'll have to see if I can still get it through. Oops. Okay. Get this bolted up. Four 3/8 bolts, and let's see if this is going to fit through. Oh, come on. Almost. Come on, first day's off. Oh, there we go. Hey, all right. Okay, I'm just gonna plug it in. And, whoops, where's the cord? Comes out the other side. And let's see if it works. All right. Thank you, Dad. That's awesome. Yep, so that works. Right on. Okay, so I gotta get the other bolts in, but now I can hook up the cable, fill up my tire, and I can push my car off the ramp and have this as a safety so it won't get away on me and run into the front of the shop. And I'll have to move out the RAV and move some tables here. It was a quick leave when we left around Christmas. Oh yeah, there's a picture of my older brother when he was at work. And yes, some of my pals. There's a good story in just about everything up here. There's a 4-door Willys calling Ketchum's. We made it into a 2-door. And then my friend John Higgins, Midnight Paint and Body. Check out his channel. He did the flames on it. So anyhow, I'm going to shut this off.